yoga with Liz. So chi means energy. This can be very energy healing yoga. And so for your yoga practice at home today, find a blanket. That might feel really good when we're on our knees to have something cushy underneath you. Find something like a pillow or a couch cushion, something to sit up on. So if you find that when you're seated in lotus, your knees are up high, sitting up on something is going to help bring those knees down. Now if your knees are still a little high, you're still feeling a little discomfort in the back, try opening one of your legs up, and this should help straighten up that spine. And then the last prop is a block. So maybe for you it's a thick book, or maybe a coffee can, something you can lean down on. So take your time, find that blanket, find that pillow, decide what you want to use. If you don't have a block, get some kind of container. And then meet me back here on the mat, seated in lotus. So lotus is seated with my legs crossed. Again, decide if you need a leg open. Let's check those shoulders and roll them back down. Now I start with palms up on the lap because I believe yoga is very energy healing. So my palms up is the mudra, meaning I'm ready to receive this healing. As I flow, I'm going to be cleansing my chakras, clearing my meridians. So close your eyes. This is going to help us mind-body connect. Take a moment. How are you feeling today? Are you holding tension in your face? See if you can relax the facial muscles. How are those shoulders? Are they kind of hunched up towards your ears? Do you need to roll them back and down? And then check on your belly. You want your belly to be nice and soft. And we're going to start with some yoga breathing. So nice deep inhale. And exhale, release. Inhale, fill that belly out. Exhale, release. Now take a moment, breathe naturally. Now when you took that deep inhale, did these shoulders come up like inhale, exhale? That's that vertical breathing. So that's going to bring that fight or flight response, the upper lobes of the lungs. So we want to reach the lower lobes of the lungs, the parasympathetic nervous system. So this way, we inhale, we do breathe out, this horizontal breathing. Exhale, bring it in. So let's try it again. Palms up on the lap, shoulders are nice and down, eyes are closed. I'm feeling nice and tall in the spine. So my tailbone is connecting to the earth, that vibration the earth gives off. I'm connected, I'm grounded. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Nice belly towards the spine. Inhale, fill the belly out. Exhale, navel to the spine. This time, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. So maybe you grab your block, something to lean on. Or maybe you like to come forward. You like to round your shoulders. This doesn't bother your back. So come down as far as you'd like to. Feel those hips open. Inhale, sweep back up. Reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now, if you were doing one leg open, it's time to switch. Open the other leg. If you're doing lotus with me, let's switch that front leg. It's really going to make a difference in which hip we're opening. Arms sweep up. Forward fold. Nice, hold it here. Get deep, open up those hips. And then come back up. Nice, hands to heart center. So this is a very short yoga class, not very long. It's going to be very gentle. Open up into dragonfly. So maybe dragonfly isn't gentle for you. So do half a dragonfly if that's what feels right. Arms sweep up. Forward fold. Hold it here. Check that leg or both legs if you're in full dragonfly. Give that knee a little bend. Flex that foot. And then come back up. And exhale, pivot the body to the right. Nice, hold it here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist deeply. Go ahead, take that left arm down. Maybe it comes down here on a block. Or maybe you can go deeper. Twist, twist, twist. Lift the chin. Lengthen the spine in your twist. Now I'm going to keep my left hand down. I'm going to bring that right arm up. I'm going to look up at your hand. So this is my drishti. My drishti is my vision. My drishti right now is up at the hand. Now I'm keeping that twist with that left hand down, and I'm going to bend to the left. And now I'm opening that side body, and then come back up. Nice release. So let's switch. Or if you're in full dragonfly, just stay full dragonfly. Or take that left leg out this time. Arm sweep up. Forward fold. Remember, you don't have to fold that deeply. You can lean on a block. It's coming all from deep in the hip, opening up the hips. Arm sweep up. Pivot the upper body. Nice, hold it here. Nice deep inhales, we reach. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Hold it here. Give the knee a little bend. Flex that foot. Come back up. And now twist. So take that right arm down, down on a block. Maybe go further, further, further. Twist, twist, twist. But I'm still lifted in the spine. So keep that right arm down so you're in the twist. Take that left arm to the sky. Look up at it. Drishti to the hand. Now in the twist, bend. Nice. And then come back up. Nice. And just release. Go ahead. Release the dragonfly. Bring the legs back together. Shake out the legs. Shake out the feet. And now we're ready to get into tabletop. So maybe you grab your blanket. Maybe you want something under your knees. So for tabletop, we need fingers spread apart. This is going to help distribute the weight. We need shoulders lined up with wrists. We need hips lined up with knees. We need drishti looking straight down at the mat. We're going to try to balance. I'm going to lift that right leg to the sky, right knee bent. Option to just hold here, hold in the core, hold your balance, or circle that right knee. 3 and 2 and 1. Now reverse. 3 and 2 and 1. And then release the pose. Lift the left leg, bend the left knee. Circle that left knee. 3 and 2 and 1. And reverse. 3 and 2 and 1. And then release back to tabletop. Maybe you take time to relax, pull back into child's pose. I'm getting into down dog. So down dog is not gentle yoga. So you take a break if you don't want to do down dog. We're just going to pop those glutes up, press those heels down, drop that head. We're not going to stay here very long. I'm going to spread my hands a little further apart because I'm trying to open up my upper back. So I'm going to move my head a little bit and loosen up my neck. Press those heels back. Bend those knees a little bit. Can you think chest towards thighs and make it really deep? And then go ahead and release. You're back down into your tabletop. So now we're ready to come up to the top of our mat. So we're going to do it very gently. You could do it from down dog if that's how you're used to doing it. I'm just going to bring my dominant foot forward and put my hands on my front thigh and get my balance here. This is gentle yoga. And then press down on that front thigh. Gently come up to standing. I'm up at the top of my mat. So now my feet are about hip distance apart. I'm going to sweep my arms up. Tadasana with my arms up towards the heavens. And then forward fold Uttanasana. So this is where you might want to grab that block, something to lean down on. Maybe the block can go a little shorter, or maybe the book is only about that fat. Or maybe you don't need a block. The halfway lift is trying to lift and flatten the back. So I'm thinking tailbone back, crown of the head forward, and then forward fold Uttanasana again. This time I'm really going to let my head drop heavy. I'm making sure I have a little bend in my knees. It's a nice hamstring stretch. And then go ahead and come back up to mountain. Bring your arms with you. Tadasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Now this time I'm going to take my left hand and put it right down under your face. So maybe you have the block. Left hand down, right hand up to the sky. So I'm taking my chest and really trying to turn my upper body to the right. Now if you've ever done thread the needle in tabletop, we're going to thread the needle. We're going to take that top right arm, thread it under the chest, and then reach that right hand far away from you. And then inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, raise. And last one, thread that needle, reach that arm. And then go ahead and forward fold, Uttanasana. Come up to mountain, Tadasana. First we want to come up straight, lengthening the spine. Some people will get a little back bend in there, only if it feels good in your body. And then maybe a swan dive down, arms go to a T, swan dive down to Uttanasana. And then we'll try the other side. Right hand down, right under your face, or right on the block. Left hand to the sky. Left arm threads the needle. Now I'm coming towards you. You can see that I'm reaching, trying to open up that shoulder. And then left hand to the sky. Thread the needle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Nice. And then just forward fold. Head is heavy. And then we're going to slowly come out, Tadasana. And then hands to heart center. And now we're ready to balance. So today we're doing just the basic tree. Lots of people know tree. So for tree, I need my feet about hip distance apart. You decide, do you need to get back here to the wall, hold on for your tree? You can always practice holding on with your whole hand and then maybe let go and hold on with one finger. Or maybe you don't need the wall. Feet hip distance apart, roll those shoulders back and down. So let's close our eyes and see how grounded we are and how centered we are. So I said that this is an energy healing yoga. I believe in mind, body, spirit. So I believe in connecting to the earth underneath your feet. That's called grounding, like when you walk on the beach. And then I also believe in centering yourself. That's reaching up to the spiritual world, the heavens above you. And so we want to be connected to the earth and to the heavens. Go ahead, open your eyes. Find your drishti. It's going to be your focal point, something straight ahead that doesn't move. Bend both knees. We're going to make sure we don't lock the knees in tree. Take your left foot. Maybe you just balance it here to keep those toes down. You're doing a kickstand tree, or maybe on your shin. Or maybe you like to bring that foot up high. Hands to heart center or branches. Maybe you can challenge yourself and reach and lengthen your spine while you're holding your tree. Clasp your hands together, nice straight tree. Maybe it's easy for you and you just let the wind kind of rock your tree. See if we can come back to hands to heart center and come back to slowly releasing our tree. Take your time. It's part of the challenge. And walk it out. Samastiti. You roll your shoulders back and down. Palms face out. Feet are about hip distance apart. Close your eyes. Samastiti just means total balance in the body. So rock your weight forward onto your toes and see that you're not centered or grounded this way. Now rock back under your heels. And then find it right there in the middle. Open your eyes, find your drishti, the one you used before. Bend those knees so you don't lock the knees. Right foot up, wherever you'd like to place it. Just hold your tree. If you're holding on, challenge yourself, maybe one finger. Maybe practice letting go. Maybe you love to stretch up and clasp those hands and bring those palms to the sky. Hands to heart center when you're ready. Slowly release when you're ready. And walk it out. Nice. So this is a short class. So we're already done with our standing poses. We're already done with our balancing. We're ready to go down. So come to the top of your mat. Give yourself that good Tadasana with the arms upstretched. Then forward fold into that Uttanasana. Bend those knees deeply. Go ahead and come on down. Come all the way to seated. And so now we're ready for our yin. Yin is where we hold a pose for a couple minutes. I believe in doing a little bit of balance and a little bit of yin every day. So our yin today is going to be that dragonfly. So remember, you could do the full dragonfly the whole time, or maybe a half a dragonfly, and then we'll switch. Maybe you grab the block, have something to lean on. I've got a timer going, so let's sweep our arms up and fold straight down in the middle. Remember, you can lean on your block and keep your back nice and straight and don't hurt your back. Or come around the shoulders, come as far down as you'd like, but hold it here. So yin is a pose you can hold for several minutes, like 6 to 10 minutes. So in my classes, my regular classes, it's 3 minutes on this side, 3 minutes on the other side. We've got our 6 minutes. Today's a short class. We're just doing a minute on each side. But maybe later today, when you're in the family room watching TV, get on the carpet, do a little yin. So yin, you try to focus inward. Where are you feeling this? Are you locking that knee? Do you need to give it a little bend? Are you flexing that foot? Nice deep inhale. Exhale, come on up. Let's switch. Or hold the full dragonfly. Arm sweep up. I'm going to fold. We're going to do the other side. Close your eyes. Bend the knee or knees. Flex the foot. Soften the facial muscles. Soften the belly. Can you come a little bit deeper? Can you slow down your breath? If your breath is shallow or rapid, that means you need to come out of your yin. So listen to your breath. And then a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to come out of yin, and we're all done with our yin. So let's straighten out your legs. So this is staff pose if I'm seated with my legs straight out. Shake out those legs, shake out those feet. We're ready to already come down on the mat. So if you're one of my yoga students, and I can picture you, I can picture who puts their mats there at the back and who puts their mats right here next to me. And thank you so much for joining me. You're used to coming back like this, really challenging your abdominals. If you're new to yoga, I want you to bend your knees, bring them to the side, and I want you to just gently come onto the side and gently roll onto your back. And let your knees be bent with the feet flat on the floor. Maybe the knees knocked together, you close your eyes, take a moment of rest. Would you like to do a little bit more, or do you want to take a little break? This is when I always put in a little abdominals. Not that I want really big abdominal muscles. I just want my abs strong enough that it supports my back so that I don't have any back issues. So I seal down that lower back. I hug those knees into my chest. I'm going to hold behind my thighs. I'm going to lift my head off the mat. I'm going to keep space between my chin and my chest. And this alone is engaging my abs. You could just stay right here. This could be your abdominal work. Or straighten your legs. Lower your heels a little bit. Go ahead and challenge yourself into a boat and let go. Now hold it right here. Just going to hold the boat. Not very long at first, just a little bit. And then release. We're going to do it one more time. This time, get your block or get your object nearby. Legs straighten. Holding on behind, lifting my head, maybe lowering my heels, maybe letting go. And now I'm going to take that object and I'm going to bring it between my legs, and then under this leg, under the left, under the right. So I'm making figure 8. And when that leg lowers, it's working the lower abdominals. Bring it back up. Let's just get a couple more in, or go ahead and stop whenever you need to. And last one. Nice. Don't need the block. You can rest the head. You can hug those knees into the chest. Now this pose, just right here, restorative yoga. So good for the back. Let's rock it just a little bit right and left. Massage that lower back. Make sure it's nice and sealed down on the mat. Nice, nice deep hug, and then release. So now, little final stretches. Very short class, I promised. Go into our final stretches. I'm going to hug that left knee into my chest. I'm going to bring it across my body to the right. Spinal twist. So we have a tendency to crunch in our spinal twist. I want you to think lifted, crown of the head going back, left knee coming to the right. I'm going to take this left arm and bring it to a T, trying to press that left shoulder back down. Option, can you lift that left arm to the top of your mat and feel that stretch? And then sweep it down like a bird flapping its wings. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Reach towards my toes. And then a half a snow angel. Sweep up and sweep down. Sweep up and sweep down. And release. Hug that left knee in, release that left leg, shake out the feet. Hug the right knee into the chest, take it across the body to the left side. Right arm out to a T. Pressing that right shoulder down, getting this nice spinal twist. Stay right here, close your eyes. Or put a little movement into it. Right arm up, reach, reach, reach. Right arm sweeps down, half a snow angel. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, release. Last one. Sweep up and release. Nice. Let's hug that right knee in. Let's release. Shake out the feet. Let the feet flop. Arms by the side body. You're ready for your Shavasana. So many people think they can't meditate. So they say, oh, Shavasana, now I'm done. But I'm going to walk you through a Shavasana. I'm going to walk you through a meditation. So you stay lying down or come seated like me. It's going to be quick. Close your eyes. Palms up by the side body if you're laying down. Palms in your lap if you're seated. Belly nice and soft. Facial muscles nice and soft. Let's check on that jaw. Let's open the mouth a little bit and wiggle that lower jaw. And then find stillness. Maybe your mouth is open just a little bit. Maybe that tongue lifts up to the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. And you release that jaw, that temporal mandibular joint, the TMJ. And let's check on those shoulders. Are they pressed down and away? The hands are relaxed, the fingers curl a little bit. So this checking in with the body, this is a state of meditation. I'm present on the mat. I like people to check in on themselves a couple of times a day. So instead of stop, drop, roll, I have stop, check, breathe. So we're stopping. We're checking our facial muscles. And then we're taking a nice deep belly breath and releasing. Maybe we're at a traffic light. We stop, we check. Are we gripping the steering wheel? Are our shoulders up to our ears? Now breathe. And release. So maybe you're standing at work and you decide I'm going to stop, check, and breathe. So stop, check how you're standing. Are you leaning on a piece of furniture? Are you putting your weight to one side, putting too much onto one hip? Can you bring yourself back center and feel yourself grounded and centered? So stop, you checked, you did a correction, and now breathe. Nice deep belly breath. Exhale, release. Let those legs be relaxed, let those toes relax. And that was meditating. We just kept present. We did some nice deep breaths. That's all you have to do to meditate. You can do that. That was seconds. You could do that a couple of times a day. It'll make a huge difference. So if you're on your back, hug your knees in, roll to the right side and hold it here. So we're all going to reflect back on our practice. Think about that balancing. Maybe when you're brushing your teeth, you're going to hold tree. Maybe you're going to do your dragonfly yin in the family room. That's really going to help your flexibility to hold yin for several minutes. And notice how you're feeling at the end of yoga class. Much calmer. You're so center focused on your body and your breath. No time to worry about something that's off the mat. So take your time. Come to seated if you're not already there. So we start with our palms up And we end with our palms together. When we bring our palms right in front of the heart. I like to end with namaste. No matter what your religious belief or your spiritual belief, it just means the light, the essence of who I am, the spirit in me, loves and respects the essence of you, the light in you. So thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Tomorrow we'll do another short practice, very gentle like this, but new yin, new balance, new poses. And then after a few days, we'll go to a longer traditional yoga, and then I promise we'll put in some of that Americanized yoga, the vinyasa flow. So thank you so much for joining me.